So, every day I receive a lot of messages asking me about what is a profitable system and how to trade and become a profitable trader. What if I tell you that you will feel bad after watching this video because you're already profitable? Probably, if you're looking for a highly edited video, this is not one of them, because I just thought about it. I was like, wait a minute. I'm from gym every morning. That's what I do. But probably I was here thinking about it. Like, I thought about it. I was like, no. But if you're approaching trading in a different way, whereby what if you sit down and try to settle your mind and do the right thing at the right time? So by the time when I thought about this, that's when I thought of my early days while I was starting trading. Things are not really easy at the beginning. We know that. But what if you come out with approach like asking yourself, why is it so that trading is not really easy? I know you have been watching a lot of people trading. I know you have seen a lot of successful traders. But you know there are some even people who are mentors and they are really losing money. What do I mean? There are some people, let's say someone has learned about trading and he started his channel and he started mentoring. And again, in that process, you may find that he's losing money. You get? Like, if you think about it, I started trading in 2022. That's when I got to exposed to trading. 2023, I decided, I had to make a research. For example, I had like trading, it is so hard. It is not easy to make it. You can make it in 5 years. Like there's a guy which I follow now, Eds, who posts about trading, and I do read his quotes. Like, you can become profitable in 5 years, 10 years, and all of those stuff. So when I was making a research about trading, about successful people, I found out they made it in 4 years, 5 years, and everything. Then when I thought about it, I was like, 5 years, like, that's too much. Because I was making some little money from other businesses and everything. Ever since I was a teenager, I was a businessman, to be honest. I came to Kampala, I came to my home, let's say back in my hometown, because right now I'm not really in UG. I came from west to central with nobody, knowing no one. Came from there, risking my life to the central, which is Kampala. You get? Meanwhile, to come to the place where I know no one, I had already put my life on a risk. And guess what? I came to central knowing that they hate thieves. Let's say you can't rob, because once they catch you, they will ban you. I hope you understand that. I came, let's say everyone was worried about people let's say everyone could tell you, like, when you go in Kampala, when you go to that city, you can get robbed minus, someone can rob you by just looking at you. So I came with that fear. Like, how can I survive? I can't steal. I can't try to get involved into those bad things. How can I survive? You get? And in 1 year, man, there was a lot of change, man. But that came based on the behavior. You get? So the reason why I had to take you back to that story is that when I came to trading, I was, everyone was saying you can make it in 5 years, 10 years, and all of those stuff. And guess what? I realized I had to focus on what to do right. I had to ignore everyone. You get? And again, there is a mistake which I did, and it costed me a lot of money. I will even mention it in coming, let's say just watch it to the end. Then when I thought about it, I was like, this trading thing, it's not something easy. You get? Because you see someone posting he has bought a Mercedes, this one posts he has bought a house, and you have nothing really. Maybe you have your $100, $500 on your account. You're thinking about it, how can I turn it into 10,000 USD? Again, you're seeing some people who flipped from $500 to 3,000. You'll be like, man, I wish this could be me, right? I know that could cross your mind. But when I had, I tried so much, I lost a lot of money actually, trying to flip money. To the extent, to be honest, I was watching people back in my home country. For example, I can't mention, but I was watching people flipping money, let's say in UGX, making 100 millions. And guess what? I had some money aside saved for 2 years. Saving money for 2 years. You're working this regular job and you make something like 7 million, 5 million, man. That's a lot of people work very hard, but if you ask him some liquid cash, something like 2M, he can't get you any money because he's surviving. He need to pay everything around him, So, and you can't blame him. That's the world, man. Things are not really easy. But I used to risk. Let's say I could have this mind of no risk, no story, something like that. And that thing, it can really make you be in that rotation of being losing money for a very long time. I'm telling you, the reason why it can make you poor and lose money for the whole entire life is that by that mindset of flipping money, $100, $500, that's when you lose discipline. That's when you don't apply proper risk management. Now, by the time I made this video, I'm from watching, there is a trader called Kimmel, something like that. So that trader, I think he hosted a brokerage owner, and the person whom he hosted, he has access to almost millions of traders' data. You get, if you're having, let's say, millions of traders' data, meanwhile, you know, you can get to know the reason why people fail. And one of the key points that he mentioned, it was risk management, bro.
Profitable. Everybody going into trading needs to really focus on risk management and making sure that they have this attitude that it's not going to happen in one trade.
And I suffered with that thing. Guess what? You might wake up, you're having a profitable system, and when you try to backtest and everything it is on point actually. But when you look at I suffered with proper risk management. How? Not really, like I don't know how to count, but I could make, let's say, some decent money today, then tomorrow I'd be like, man, I would have made some big money out of this money, forgetting that the money you made, let's say if you made something like $200, $100, $50, there are some people who are getting paid that money for a month. And guess what? They don't have freedom. You need to wake up in the morning, go to at 9 to 5, and you need to follow what your boss says. Do you know what it means when someone calls you and be like, why are you not at work? Like someone owning your life, something like that. And you're getting, let's say, $200, and for you, you're just at home. Like, for example, where I am right now, I could be paying something like 1,700 USD, man. And guess what? The only thing that I'm doing, waking up, going to the gym, coming back, I trade New York session, like a day I work 2 hours. You get the rest of the remaining hours, maybe teaching my students or doing other business, as you know. But when I thought about it, I was like, no, I need to clarify something. What if you sit down and be like, I'm having a 1,000 USD account, and pretty enough, I'm having a profitable system. Trust me, the people who lose money, it's not like they don't know how to trade, because the knowledge, it is here on internet. Even if you pay for my mentorship, you see, because I just at right now I stopped charging mentorship, and next year I'm gonna put my mentorship at 999 USD, probably 1,000 USD, simply because I just want to focus on small circle but profitable most of the time. So right now, if you want really to join my classes are free but limited. So make sure you click the link in the description and text me the word ready. I will get you inside. So I was still talking about this. Like, the people who lose money, it's not like they don't really know how to trade. No, they know, because the knowledge is it's online. Guess what? If you're trading ICT full version, it is online. You don't even to buy ICT mentorship. You don't even to buy price action mentorship. Maybe you're supposed to buy somebody who has or a system which he created by himself, like me. I myself had to look into all other system. I was like, why are we trading these things? Like, it is everywhere. Why are people failing and the knowledge is everywhere? Meanwhile, the knowledge being shared, it may not be wrong, but it may not be right 100%. Meanwhile, you need to create, I don't know if the video is stable, but I wish. This is not edited, guys. It is a bro-to-bro message. Like teachings are everywhere, but you find someone buying mentorship for ICT, and the person who created ICT already, he has a full course. Why do you think you do that? Why do you think you can go and buy a course? The reason why you're buying a course, you're expecting something different. You're expecting something like 100%, and it will never be there. You will never get a system that will give you 100%. And if you try to take a look at the market, it is playing with your mind, because you're stressed, you need money. But since you know that you can put your lot and make some money, you think that it is so easy that whenever you see, for example, I used to sit into my room, I could see, like, whenever I could see candle dropping down, maybe it is news, I see money flowing. I see money, like, I missed a lot of money, because every candlestick you see, it is money. It is a moving money. I cannot say cannot move without money. And guess what? 24/7 it moves. Meanwhile, there is money in the market, right? But I know you have never got time to sit down and be like, no, wait a minute. Let me not rush things. Because if you continue trading like the way you're trading, I know how you're trading. Because you might be taking 3 trades a day, right? If you're taking 3 trades a day, you would buy a Mercedes in a month. Why do you think you don't have a Mercedes? Meanwhile, you're doing something which is wrong. I myself, I push almost 1 trade a day, and sometimes I don't really trade. And guess what? If I make a loss, I leave the charts, I wait for tomorrow. If I get 2 wins in a row, let's say today and tomorrow, that's 4%, I leave the charts, I don't execute again. Maybe I can give signals because it is the same system. You get giving me setup. But I chill, I wait for next week. Meanwhile, you need to slow down as a person. Slow yourself down. Don't see like people are doing so and so. Some people, let's say, don't trust internet. That is the most important thing. You get, don't trust internet. Be you as a person, because that's their journey. I myself have my own journey. Just sit down and figure it out. You may find someone is trading, maybe they have a rich family. If he blows money, he will just call dad and be like, hello dad, I just need this and this money. And that is the person you're following. Meanwhile, he may post today, I made 5,000 USD, but you don't know how much money he has lost. I hope you really understand. So what if you sit back and settle yourself and try to do something which you never do, like chilling and waiting for your setup and following proper risk management. Then another thing, which is the final, I don't want this video to be long, like, have you make a research about big people who already made money from trading? For me, I had to make a research before I became what I am today. I had to make a research about these people who are big, really. Some of them, they are not really on internet. Of course, I can't blame them because I can't copy that, because I myself am a social media person. I started social media since I was almost 15 years. I had a Facebook account. 15 years I had a Facebook account, you get. So that's me. I like social media because I discover more things. I normally like to recording my lifestyle, my journey and everything, because this is life, man. So I made a research about these big people who really make millions and millions. Do you know that these people, they don't really look for crazy return, crazy flips? Someone could be having a system which can make 3% in a month. A monthly return 3%, 5%, 4%, and sometimes 1%, 2%. And guess what? According to how you're trading, you're looking for 100% in a day. Think about that. 100% in a day. I hope you can really understand. So when I back tested years and years of my system, I realized the range I could be 10% in return a month. That's huge. Meanwhile, if you're having your big account, that's a very crazy return, you get. And sometimes I can go to 16%, you get. That's why I will never give a setup into my trading system. I would actually recommend to use one lot size if you don't really know how to calculate risk and everything, or if you know but you're trading on a lower time frame, because on a lower time frame, by the time you calculate the risk, it has already went to take profit, right? I would say like use one lot size. Like you can be like, for example, I myself, the maximum stop loss, it is 55 pips, the maximum. But it's normal range to 30, 35, 25, something like that, you get. So I can't take a trade which has a minimum stop loss of below 20 pips. It should be above 20 pips, and the maximum stop loss, it should be almost 55. I can't take a trade which has above 60 stop loss level. Meanwhile, if I'm taking a trade using a 1,000 account and I use 0.99 lot times 2, meanwhile, I can lose automatically something like, if it is maximum, I can lose something like $800, or maybe if it is maximum, which means if I use the same lot size, I know my account, whenever I could deposit, let's say 1,000, I know I can make maybe 2,000, 1,500. If I make a loss, I can't go beyond 1,000. That's it. But the most important thing is to calculate risk. And another trick, which is the last one that I could give you, is that whenever you are going to trade, let's say you're having your account of $500, try to be disciplined and be like, what happens if I risk $100 per trade? No over risking, no closing trades before it hits my TP, and when it hits TP1 I should close half. Write it there. What happens next year if you try something like that? You will thank me later. Actually, this video, you will come back to this video. You get, if you have followed to the end, trust me, think about it, you will make it. Because I don't want to see you being in rotation, trying to make the money which is unrealistic based on your account balance. That's it. Otherwise, I hope you subscribe, and see you in another video.